All praise to the Lord above me. I gotta give him all the praise, because without him,
You already know what's
I
up,
wouldn't be
traders.
here.
This is just another day chasing consistency, one good trade at a time. We just so happen to be filming it on YouTube and documenting it and stuff. So if this is your first time clicking on my video or seeing my face, make sure that you like and you comment, because that helps the algorithm do what the hell the algorithm does. So and also make sure that you see that subscriber count right there. Make sure that goes up, and so that we can spread this more to like more traders. And because I'm pretty sure like you can relate about being on the come up and learning how to trade, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just learning and documenting it. So now that you're then like, comment, and subscribed it and did all of the due diligences, let's hop right into it, man. So today I entered a GBPJPY trade, a GJ trade, as the kids call it now, and it seemed to be going very well last time I checked it. It's been a while since I entered it, like probably like an hour or two, not really 2 hours, probably like an hour and a half. So yeah, that trade has been going good, and I like how it's moving so far. So I'm just gonna explain it in the next clip. That's it. Whether it is take profit or stop loss, I'm just gonna explain it, and then you can get to see how I trade and stuff. So let's get okay, traders. So let me explain this here trade. And by the way, we finally hit TP. We actually hit TP, and this is actually my second trade that I've taken after I've committed to like trading only SMC and only having the two mentors that I have. If you watch my videos, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, which is happiness and photon trading. So yeah, let me explain this here trade. I think this was like a 4-hour trade. This was a 4-hour trade. On the daily and the weekly, we are currently bullish. So this I like to call this a sucker's price, because I've traded this type of price action so many times and lost. So I usually call that a sucker's price. But a sucker's price is okay if it's on the daily. Just I wouldn't enter a sucker's price if it was on the 15 minute, on the 1 hour, or the 4 hour, like, you get me. So yeah, we had this bigger breakout structure, but then I noticed that price was still continuing on. But you can see the color of these things. This golden color to me is what orders that I believe will get broken through or need more confirmation. That's how I mark them. So, and this is a weekly daily level, weekly refined daily level. So but then on and that was because it didn't have a fair value gap on that chart, but I saw here that it had a fair value gap right there, so I was expecting it to come here. And then I just kept marking up my supplies, and you can see that it clearly left from this here supply, this candle right there. That's just refined to the 15. Then it touched it. It created this BOS. It created a BOS, and then it basically gave me my trade. You get me? So that's where I entered, and that's where I exited. So yeah, I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow if I get a trade tomorrow. If not, then I'm just posting this one. Okay, so welcome to another day in the life of a trader. Yeah, I just woke up. It's cold as hell out here, but I like the cold. I prefer it cold than hot. But that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is that I didn't actually take any other trade other than the trade that you all saw last. So yeah, so this is basically me just closing out the video. So for me, this was a good week. I didn't take any trades that I wasn't supposed to. I took only one trade, and it was a win, which is a good thing. And but the biggest win is more like following my rules and just having a clear mind in the markets. because like there's in the markets, like the whole thing that I'm starting to realize now is that the goal is not to like flip money and make these M's like now. The whole thing with the markets is like you basically just play the long game and always try to laugh last. And that means that sacrificing the short term dopamine instead of chasing like that short term thing, rather just like, because this is how trading works, like for real. Your whole goal is to just be in the market, so that when the markets favor you, because there's going to be certain market conditions that are just like built for your strategy, where like for example, like I've not been getting that many trades, but then there might be market conditions where I'm going to be getting a trade every other day and mostly winning trades, and that happens. And the goal is to not blow your account and not deplete your capital while you are still building, so that you can build a good baseline so that you can take advantage of those good market conditions. So that's what I'm learning right now. And on that also, I saw this GFT $1,000 account for $1. I was like, okay, let me just see what happens with that. Why not? And then I got that, so we'll just see what happens with that. But I still have my 5K from Blue Guardian, so that's the main thing that I'm trading. And I still have my live account as well, that's still kicking, and I'm still trying to compound that and make that into something tangible. So for this week, man, that's it for me. So like, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff, and see you next week.